Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Give it a few minutes to get warmed up.
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, Amy's singing. And that's not good. Lot to go over today.
Says there's 4 people on here.
Yeah, they're popping up. Rodney's on. William's on. Let's see. Hopefully we get some more folks on here. Miles, Eris, Stan. Hi, Stan. Daniel from DC. Hey, there you go.
Hi, Sergey. Hi, Kim. Is it cold in Denver, Kim? Oh, it's cold in Vegas.
No, they had snow in Denver the other night.
I know.
Yeah, they went from like 90 one day to 35 or something the next day.
Mm-hmm. How you do it? 0702. Are you in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Vegas meeting tomorrow with one of our guys. Been here a long time, and he put a nice video together, and it was really well done. I was impressed with it, so I reached out to him, and we're gonna have a cup of coffee tomorrow. Get him to start launching Vegas with the team we got here. Start working it. Okay, let's.
102.
102. Let's wait just a few more minutes. Hopefully more people will get on. One of the things you got to do is start building for these calls. If you guys want to be successful, we're changing or you're going to be able to get in your back office and see 50 at a time. Plus you'll be able to print out your export into a CSV file, all your people. So that's coming. That's one of the things I'm going to talk about in a minute.
Deborah wants to know who's the author of Focus. Where's that book?
Oh, it's Reese. It's right up there. It's around the corner, honey.
Where?
Right around the corner, right here. Right by the calendar.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Here, you want to show it to
Yeah.
Deborah.
Here you go. It's an easy read. It's really good stuff. It's not,
There's the author.
Yeah, there's the author. Sorry, I got my hand over it. But this is a really good book. I've been giving this out as a Christmas present every year, probably since 97, 98 or something like that.
Maybe we should have a Trip Delivers book club.
Yeah, I think once we get everything running, we'll have a book club, and I'll recommend books. But this is high output. This is by the CEO of Intel. Guy is amazing what he's built. This is Influencers, which has a lot to do with what you guys are doing. Influence, science, and practice. It's like anything. If you want to be good at it, you got to do it all the time. It's like William. I see William rideshare. I see the work he does. He does remodels, I think, but he does some beautiful work because he does it all the time. He knows what he's doing. It's the same thing. It's just everything that you do in business relates to your personal life, and it's a cycle. It's how you run your business, how you run your life, how disciplined you are, how you get up in the morning. Do you have a smile on your face? Yeah, it could be a tough day, but you got to look at the good side. Maybe the sun's out, birds are chirping, whatever it might be. Always look at the positive side. I have down days like everybody else, but the fact is you just got to work through them.
There's a question already.
Okay, what's the question? What's the question?
When will our customers have the ability to share and earn from their apps?
When will our customers, meaning who?
Consumer app.
With consumer app, you can do that now.
I'm going to show you.
I mean, I don't know. There seems to be a lot of confusion.
Here's my blue
and this
app.
has got, I was on every YouTube last week, every day. And people have to take initiative to kind of understand the business. That means go into your back office. I had guys asking me questions that hadn't even been in their back office. I can't be Mr. Answer Man, and answer every single question. That's why we have a staff of people doing this right now. And we're automating a lot more stuff, and you'll see.
It is.
Yeah.
Refer
It's right
and
there.
earn.
All you got to do is send it out to your friends.
Your consumer, and then once you become a driver, it's only in your driver app.
Right. Your consumer app will go away, and all those.
You'll still be there.
It'll still be there, but it just won't be able to refer. You refer it out of your driver app. That's why we did it that way, to make it easy, not to make it harder. So let's get to a couple things that are really important that people were concerned about. So last week we heard from our processor that we couldn't use EIN numbers and ITIN. When I heard that, I got really not upset, but I got concerned because, you know, our Hispanic family is huge in our business, and a lot of them use ITIN numbers. So let me clarify exactly what's going on, and I'll show you what we're doing. You can do one of three things. You can sign up with an SS number, an EIN number, and or a ITIN number. So all three are good. All are 9-digit numbers. And what I did today to clarify, so there's no confusion, you'll see it. Don't wait for this to happen because it's going to take 4 or 5 days because we got to do some stuff in the technology side. But this is basically what it's going to look like. You'll have a slot for 9 digits. And you'll just check a box, EIN, SS, or ITN, and that's it. It's real simple. It got confused in the shuffle. Somebody didn't ask the right question. So it's a real easy thing. We are doing all three. You can use any one of the three. Whatever you have, you can use, okay?
Also, if you do pick EIN, you will be asked to verify either social security number or ITIN.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If you do use the EIN number, it may have a box that pop up and ask you to verify. That means you might use your social security number. But in the event it does, you just do it. If they don't, just click the box and you're done. So there's no holdback, nothing to worry about. We're all good on that subject. The next thing that I want to talk about is that we're automating internally. You don't see it. Like right now, when you go through the driver sign-up process, it's not automated for automatic approval. So they have to go back with our source on that. That'll be fully automated by Friday. So what that means to you is you'll just get a quicker turnaround. I know I was talking to Vincent today. He's authorizing, 100 and something in over the weekend. So he's doing that manually, but by Friday, it's all automated. It'll say one or two things, approve or disapprove. If it's approved, you'll get automatic notice it's approved. Nothing happens, everything good, moves on. We don't even look at it, basically. If it's disapproved, then we have steps we have to go through legally on a compliance side of the business. We have to do that to be compliant. We have to, go back to the person, why they were denied, all those kinds of things. You can't just deny somebody and think everything's good. We have a process we have to go through.
One thing on the driver approval, when it says 4 corners, you have to show all 4 corners in the photo. That's the main reason you're getting disapproved. And then we're having to go back in and say, hey, we need all 4 corners of your driver's license. So to move the process along faster, when it's automated, you still need the specific, and it says that 4 corners. It says
4 corners. Yeah. You just have to take the time to do it. I did it. It's really easy. I did it with one hand, clicked on it, it was done. So you just got to take your time and walk through the process. We're streamlining some things. Thing that we are streamlining is there's a new merchant sign-up flow that's going to come to play. I won't get the timing on that till later today. It's probably my guess 5 or 6 days to get that done. It's quite a little different. There is no OTP code that you have to put in or any of that kind of stuff. It's one flow. It's shortened up, and you'll be able to walk a merchant through there and nothing flat and sign them up. So and I personally did the flow myself. I wanted to walk through it, find out the problems. Also, I'm doing a flow today on the drivers. I'm going to shorten that up a little bit and clean that up so it's much more quicker to get drivers through the process. We're looking at every piece of our business. When you build these systems out, you think you have the right answer until you start. That's the whole reason to get a slow start on this. So we can see the problems, and we're seeing them, very quickly. So the new merchant sign up process, probably in a week, that'll be there, but that doesn't stop you from signing up restaurants and all that kind of stuff. And I'll get into that in a second. Also, we're introducing, I think it's on the 16th, I saw today, next week, we're going to introduce the Pro Marketer and Side Hustle Marketer program. So that means if you don't want to drive, you just sign up on through the consumer app and you're there. It's like a 4-click process. It's 3 clicks actually, and put your information in. That's all it is. And that hooks right into the database. It alleviates all the problems. If you want to just bring on drivers, bring on restaurants or grocery stores, whatever it might be as we start rolling forward. You can do that as a marketer, and you don't have to worry about doing the drive or any of that kind of stuff. So that should be up and running on the 16th. I want to shout out to a few people that have been working it. For all you guys, Pamela Henry is in the lead by a lot. She is crushing it. Okay, so you guys better get going.
So Boston better sign up some drivers.
Yeah, Boston's already got 9 or 10 restaurants from her alone. And she told Amy the other day she's going to put another 20 on over the next week
40.
or so. 40?
She said 40.
Okay, so she's going for the 50. So
and she's going to be a special guest Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday she'll be a special guest. And who else we got on Saturday?
No. What day are they coming? Saturday. Are they coming Saturday too? Oh, they're all going to be on Saturday.
Yeah.
Mac.
Yeah.
And he's in Boston also.
Yeah.
And Scott Jones.
Yeah, and Scott Jones.
Yeah.
So Scott Jones, Mac, Walter, Dennis, Eugene, Pamela, Fiero, Dennis, Melvin. There's a bunch of people that have been putting it up now. So they're going to work. They're not letting anything get in their way. Just keep in mind, Pamela says she's going to do 50 restaurants. If she does 50 restaurants and they're only doing 10 items a day, that's probably something north passive income, $5,000 to $6,000 a month. So that's why I don't understand. To me, I'd be all over this thing because 100 restaurants, I did the math at 10 a day. It's 144 grand a year if you're getting 10 rides out of a restaurant a day and you have 100 restaurants. So, it's 6 figures. I mean, that's good stuff. And I want to read something to you guys that happened yesterday so you understand the power of what we have. Okay. And I keep saying it, but until you go do it, you're not going to see it. So this came from our CFO yesterday, who lives in New York, and he goes, "How's this for Grubhub ripoff? Elisa ordered food on Grubhub, came to $45.62, and this is it right here, okay? And came to $45.62. Order didn't go through, so I ordered direct at the restaurant. So if you don't understand these pricing models, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates, every one of them marking up food. They mark it up
a lot.
Yeah, wait till I show you what they marked up. This is his order yesterday. Okay, so this is real time stuff. So I ordered direct at the restaurant. Came to $30.98. He was going to pay $45.62 if they delivered it, okay, through Grubhub, but he ordered direct, okay, and then so the price that they marked it up was $14.64 is what the markup would have been. It was 47.2%. I mean, you cannot. Food cost it's crazy.
And who's making that?
Yeah, well, that's the guy who makes the 47 is Grubhub.
Right.
Okay, and he's not even in the space. He's not cooking. He's not doing anything. So how much does the driver get out of that? How much does the consumer get screwed? Excuse me for saying that, but the consumer has taken the bad end of this deal, which is you and I when we go order. So here's the deal. So it's 47.2%. Our charge to pick up that order and deliver it for the restaurant. Now the driver is going to get their own charge because the customer ordered through him, but they get charged anyway. So our cost would have been $2. So you would have saved $12.64. That, my friend, is what the business is all about. It's these guys. If you can't sell this program, and I'll post this on Facebook today, so you can use this as a selling tool. It's powerful. At $2, it's like 5%, 6%, not even that. It's minuscule compared to what the restaurant owner is either going to save or not have to give his ship away, and look like he's charging higher prices, which he is. He's charging a lot higher, 47% higher going out the front door. It's why you guys are in an advantageous position. So I don't know what it takes to get everybody launched, but I would get launched and get going.
And Denny is saying the average is 75 deliveries a day in South Florida per restaurant. His owners are telling him with Uber Eats.
Yeah, so check that out. 75 restaurants a day.
75
orders a day.
Deliveries.
They're going out the door.
Yeah.
And if you had that restaurant, you're going to make 40 cents off every trip driver. You guys got to go out and sell this. You can't be timid and worried about this and worried about that. I have all you guys, and I could run the list. You know, you contact me, you ask all the right questions, but I don't see production. So it's really up to you guys. You might have to get me out on the street so I can start signing up restaurants.
Yeah, well, we have one. Somebody called you yesterday. Yeah. They wanted to put their restaurant in.
A friend of mine called me up and wanted me to light them up. I said, no, I'm going to give them to the guy we're meeting with tomorrow. But these are all things you guys should be loud and proud of what you're doing. I hate to say it, but as they say on the street, you can kick a little stuff with this program. You know, you don't have anything to be embarrassed about. And we're getting all the other little things so everything goes smooth. So everything's got to be intuitive. Those are the things we're working on from a tech standpoint, how to make the system more intuitive, more user-friendly. And that's the name of the game. We want you to be successful. That's why we're doing all this stuff. If you're successful, the company is going to be successful. It's not the other way around. Let's see. Jay, just want to come on here and cry nonstop.
Jay is someone that was on here last week asking for help.
Yeah.
And I gave Jay my personal email, amy@tripdelivers.com, and I said I would help him, and he's never emailed me.
Yeah.
And then I asked him just now if he downloaded the new apps.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You got to do it yourself, Jay. It's your business. I wish you would watch this guy's YouTube. He refers to it like he's a paper boy, and this is his business. This is your business, Jay, and you got to get engaged and
if you want to earn, it's up to you. Look, this guy's video was so good, I reached out to him right away because I was an ex-paper boy also when I was a kid, so I knew exactly what he's talking about. I used to have to go solicit my neighbors to take a monthly paper. I delivered the LA Examiner. I'd get up at 4 a.m, crank my bike up. I was 12 years old. I had 100 customers. I did that 7 days a week. Then at the end of the month, I had to collect on the paper. It was $1.50 or $1.75. And I would go crazy if I got a 50-cent tip. But I worked my butt off and I put paper on porches. So that was my business. It's the same thing this guy was talking about. This is your business. You got to get motivated. And it might not be for everybody. You know, you may just want to drive. You know, and that's cool.
Download the new apps.
Yeah.
And you got to go to the website, Jay, and you got to log in. That's where you start. So once you do that.
Okay. So what do you do when the owner's not available? You go back.
Or you leave a card.
Yeah, leave a card.
Or find out when he's going to be there.
Yeah. Look, you cannot, if you get discouraged because somebody wasn't there or the restaurateur didn't have time and tells you come back tomorrow, whatever, you can't get discouraged over that. How does Pamela open up 8 restaurants literally over 5 days, 6 days? And I actually looked at what she was doing on Google Maps, and basically it looks like she's just walking down. She's picked an area that's flush with restaurants. She's walking up and down the street, signing them up. That's all she's doing, and that's why she thinks she's going to get into the 40. But yeah, you got to have your own self-interest to go do this. I mean, if you want to change your lifestyle, if you're making minimum wage and you want to change your lifestyle, or maybe your job is too hard, or you got to get up at 4 a.m. to do it, or whatever. This is passive income, and all you got to do is stay in contact. I don't know how to tell you guys any more than showing you this when our CFO has that, and this isn't the first one I get them all the time. He broke the numbers down for me because he's a financial guy. But yeah, you just got to, get on top of your game and get going. And you're wide open. I mean, here I've said you guys all wanted to see the U.S. Open. Okay, it's open. Go recruit in any market. Go put 200 to 300 drivers, and we'll open the market up and keep building. But it's up to you. You will make the success or not of this company because you're the guys in the field. They're going to sign up restaurants and all these other things, and the vast majority will start driving.
Is there a fix for the driver referral link?
What's the problem on the driver referral link?
We don't have the short code yet.
Oh, we don't have the short code yet, which I've mentioned a number of times. It takes 4 or 5 weeks. We've filed for it. Once we get the short code, then everything's good. But right now, you can go to Bitly or what's small URL, tiny URL.
You could share it on Facebook. You can email it.
Yeah.
You can share the app and then give your referral code. and make sure they put your referral code in the place. But the majority, like we said, you're going to be referring thousands and thousands of people, I hope, and restaurants. So you're not going to be able to sit right next to them and send them the link. So you're going to post your referral code. You're going to send people to the app, and you're going to share your referral code so they put it in.
Yeah, and on the other side, on this new marketer program, because the way the sign-up process, you don't have to drive. You can live out of the country and still earn from inside the country. There's no stopping that. So like Coyote up in Canada or wherever, those are all, once we start with getting that fixed, there's no boundaries for you to earn in the States.
Oh, Michael's on here. Michael, thank you for your flyers. I know a lot of people have been reaching out to you. Aris said, what about the people? And if you want one, it's michael@businessopportunity.com.
Yeah.
And he will help you with your flyer. Aris, what about the Peoples has EIN and Social Security? Can we update after when system is ready, or it's just for new Peoples? Does the new Pro Marketer program work for overseas?
Look, I'm not looking at overseas business right now.
We're open.
You can't even, you guys got to get the USA open before we start looking outside the borders. And as far as the apps, they all work. There's nothing not working. There's nothing not working that you can't sign up with the EIN number or ITN number or any of that right now. I'm just talking about the flow. It makes it easier. There's no OTP. You have to get off the system and come back. We've taken all that out. You won't see it for another week, but if that's a showstopper for you guys, I shouldn't even try to be straight up with you guys and tell you what you can look forward to, because these aren't showstoppers. There's nothing stopping. If they were stopping, then why are these people signing up stores or restaurants?
Yeah. They're figuring it out. They're going to trainings. Miles said, in the marketeer program, will we get paid on other marketeers?
Of course.
Yes.
Nothing's changed. We're just making it easier for you to make money.
You're going to be on a Spanish call on Friday.
With Oscar, yes.
And I will post that on the social media. That will be for Spanish.
Yes, and we want to load that call up with our Spanish family, Spanish-speaking family, to let them know that they don't have to worry about the ITIN number. They don't have to worry about any of that stuff. That it's all good. It's all working. But we got to turn people loose. I mean, we got to start ramping up the business. You know, this is like a sporting event. It's like going to play football or baseball or whatever sport you played in school. Maybe you didn't even play a sport. Maybe you played chess. That's even a bigger sport, actually, in my mind. But that's all this is about. It's about getting self-motivated. I mean, if you look at William, Legacy Rideshare, he's built one unbelievable business. He didn't have a lot of help doing that. I'm sure he's worked probably unbelievable hours to build that business and show people the quality work he did. Probably takes people over to see, that he's, going to do some work for. Here's my referrals, all that stuff. It takes work. That's all. It's not really rocket science.
Mike Jones has a lead, but he's corporate and wants to know about the cost for more than one restaurant. The
cost for more than one restaurant right now, we haven't published a price. If the guy has multiple restaurants, send it in. I'm not going to do a cost break on, 5 restaurants, might be 10, but right now our price is so stupid cheap, it's not even funny. And that's the other thing. I mean, it's $149 to sign up. It's $1, to get in the loop. So it's not like you're going into a restaurant asking the guy to commit to, $1,000. Look at the savings. If there's 75 rides a day in Florida, and we have 19,000 people in Florida, just in the Miami market, and we've only signed up 1 store. It tells me nobody's doing anything. So, at 75 rides at 4.5, all you got to do is get 10 of those guys and you're in clover.
Denny, this is going to be changing, but Denny says when you sign up the restaurant, make sure they put in their cell phone number. That's because the way it is right now, but once we get it updated, it'll be changed.
Yeah.
So for right now, yes, they must. Bernadette in Puerto Rico. Is the delivery and service fee for $6 for the consumer a combined fee, or is it $6 for delivery and another fee for something?
It's $6 for the first mile and $1 a mile after that. The driver gets $5.50 of the first mile and $1 after that. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty cheap. Most deliveries will be within a mile and a half or so of the restaurant. And then plus tip, the driver ought to be able to do 2 or 3 an hour if they hustle, and depends on, you know, where they're delivering, obviously, but you know, they get 100% of that ride fare. So.
Juanez, how are you, Juanez? What is the turnaround for getting documents approved on the driver app? If you have everything, 4 corners, all the stuff correct, it should be almost instant.
Yeah, so here's the automation piece that's going to play on Friday. If you put in all your documents and they're correct and there's no hassles, you put your insurance in, you did the 4 corners on the this, that.
Blurry, can't be blurry.
Yeah, it can be blurry.
You do your selfie.
Yeah.
You cannot upload a photo.
Yeah, do not upload a photo.
It's smart enough. It knows the difference.
Just do yourself. Just hold a selfie out and take it. Literally, you should be approved in 30 seconds. Okay, that's if you have all the right documentation, or disapproved in 30 seconds too. But that's the automation we're going to, so we can scale thousands of people a day. You know, that's the whole purpose of doing this. We put the technology in place, and knowing that we weren't going to need that scale like week 1, week 2, week 3, but now where we're going, that's in play. So, and there's a lot more automation that we're working on, a lot of stuff. But yeah, it should take about 30 seconds to get an approval, and you'll get noticed right then.
Miles is excited for the Marketeer program.
Yeah, the Marketeer program is going to be great for people that want to bring on drivers, restaurants, and they don't want to drive, or maybe they, you know, they're good at sales, they don't like driving, whatever it might be. You know, this is why we put it in play. We talked to a lot of the people, and they said, hey, can we do this? And we weren't going to do it. And then we're listening to you tell us what your needs are. That's all we're trying to do. It's the consumer that's telling us, you guys are our consumer, and we're going to do the best we can to get things done right for you.
Jim in Central Texas.
Yeah.
Missed something. Good news about not having to drive to earn. I live in Central Texas, no huge market here. You don't have to, you can sign up restaurants and drivers anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't have to be where you are.
Yeah.
You know,
if you're in Texas, go to Dallas or Houston or San Antonio, or, you know, Austin, any of those big cities will have, you know, anywhere from 5 to 10,000. I think Dallas has 10,000 restaurants. Houston probably has 9 to 10,000. I mean, you can work those markets easy. And don't forget the smaller markets that aren't that small. You know, there's other ancillary markets in Texas that have, you know, 250,000, 500,000 people. They're all over the place. And those all have restaurants too. So you can get a little, I don't want to use the word monopoly, but you might be the first guy there, lock up, you know, a couple dozen restaurants and you're done.
Is there a leaderboard for the contest posted somewhere?
There is not a leaderboard for the contest yet, because, you know, not enough people make a leaderboard yet, but I'll post it up probably in a week or so.
But I tell you, Pam's in the lead.
Pam's in the lead, and she's killing it. And you guys are just getting like worked here. I mean, she's proven a point. She's not going to do 30 or 40.
And she was actually the first.
Yeah, and she was the first.
Mistake.
Yeah.
She was so quick that we weren't even ready.
Yeah. What other questions?
Mulu, hello. Can a person who is part of an MLM rideshare company be part of Trip Delivers, or is there a conflict of interest? The other company said they didn't care, but they recommend.
What was the question?
What? Can a person who is part of an MLM rideshare be part of Trip Delivers?
Anybody that, you know, can be part of Trip Delivers. You could drive for any company. We don't really care, because we know at the end of the day our product's so good that you'll make the right choices. Somebody did ask, would you have a business tracker or a way for us to see all businesses join to the Trip family? We have a market tracker that we haven't completely hooked up, but we will, and it'll show the different restaurants that are signed up with us. That's probably a week out before we do that. That's just hooking an API up.
Oh, this is a good question from Bill. Are the miles from the restaurant to the consumer determined as straight line with like a bird would fly, or via Google Maps directions?
Google Maps. So it could be a zigzag or something, you know, or a roundabout, whatever.
Oh, Juanez, yes, I don't think it's going to accept you. I use my military ID instead of my driver's license.
Hey, I saw you in your Marine uniform, dude. You look good.
I'll check on it after this call. I'll email you.
It's probably the hat. You might have, they may, well, a lot of,
I think it has to be a driver's license because you're driving.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll find out. Please, Bob, one of restaurants still needs help so they can pay their $1. There was a duplicate account. Yes, we know, Denny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he?
We got it on the list.
Excelsior, Art and Vincent was helping me, but is not corrected yet.
Yeah, that's with the restaurant that's stuck in there.
Oh, that one? Yeah, it got messed up with, they got to fix it.
They're going to fix it. It's on their list.
Yeah.
It will get fixed.
It gets that because the way it got messed up has to actually get fixed by tech. So,
it's good though, because we're learning.
Yeah.
Are you going to create an opportunity video?
An opportunity. We have plenty of opportunity videos.
There's the cartoon one for drivers.
Yeah.
And then we haven't done the restaurant one yet.
Yeah.
Because we want to wait.
Right. The restaurant won't be finished until we do employ the new flow, because then we can do it all at once. If we did it now, we'd have to go back and do it. But there's no showstoppers here. This is all about personal initiative.
Danny says, watch out, Pam.
Get after it.
The videos, Jim, are here on the YouTube channel. You can find them. Also, you can get them through your back office.
There's a link in your back office. If you guys haven't been in there, go in your back office. You'll go down the left-hand nav bar. Has a lot of information. It says video. You click on that, takes you right into the YouTube channel. And you can look up any of the videos that we've had or anything that Shanna's done. I mean, Shanna's done some amazing. She's had lots of people on their trainings and lots of views. So it is effective, but where we change the stuff, then we have to update all that stuff. So, but yeah, we're working hard to get it right for you guys.
Mike said, can we go back to the old system in regards to the market tracker? It was much more user friendly.
The market tracker's still there.
Maybe it's just not updated. That's why. The
market tracker hasn't been updated.
Right.
To restaurants, and it won't be updated probably for another week or 10 days or 15 days. You guys are asking for things which are easy, but they're not showstoppers from you going out and recruiting restaurants. They're not. I mean, if that was the case, these people wouldn't have signed up anybody, you know?
Mulu is creating a brochure. Does he have to get permission from corporate?
No, just as long as you don't make a false claim of earnings or something goofy that would get not only us in trouble, look like, you know, you need to make sure you put you're an independent person on there. That's fine. You can use our logo. That's why it's posted in the back office. You can take that down. You're kidding. Oh, I guess it's not back there.
If it's not back there yet, we don't know. It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You can email me.
Yeah, email Amy and she'll send one out to you.
Amy@tripdelivers.com. With the way they do the update, they have to do like a push, if you know anything, and about tech, and I don't know when the push was taking place. So if it's not back there yet, don't freak out. I can email it to you, Amy@tripdelivers.com.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Any other questions? No?
No.
Okay. Well, we've been on 30 minutes. Just trying to give you guys an update. I think what I'll do is I'll jump back on Friday, and then the automation should be completed on the background search and approval process and all that stuff, and give you an update on a few more things they're working on. We got some really good stuff. Everybody's working hard. And there's no showstoppers right now. I mean, you might have a problem. 95, maybe more, 95, 96% of the issues we have are actually user error issues, because we look at every one. We have to look at them, because if it's a tech issue, it's got to be fixed. If it's a tech issue, it's affecting everybody. If it's a non-tech issue and it was a user error because like this, they put the wrong name or wrong phone number or duplicates or whatever, those are things that, you know, we will fix right away, but we got to know what to fix. And some of it's technical, so they have to go back and unwind that whole transaction to fix it.
So don't forget about Saturday.
In the application on Monday and have not received an update. When would they have approval response to go ahead? Thank you.
Hector, send me an email. Amy@tripdelivers. Give me your email, your referral code, and your city, and I will find out for you.
And I would suspect you'll get, assuming that you had all the proper documentation, Hector, you'll probably get approved today. I was on the phone with Vincent earlier, and he's got about 100 and something drivers in the queue to get it approved. So assuming that's all good, it'll happen good. Hi, Ruby from Hawaii.
Oh, Ruby, hello. I'm going to come visit you, Ruby.
Yeah, me too.
Art said the logos are in the back office now.
Okay, good. The logos are back there.
Yay.
So you just pull them down. That's all, you know. And but get in your back office and look around. You know, that's what it's there for, is to help you to be able to build your business. And
but don't forget about Saturday, especially if you feel like you need a little confidence, because these 3 people, they have done it. They've signed up restaurants. They're going to share with you how they did it and what they did. And you see, you're just making it so much bigger in your head. You know, you can do it.
So Saturday, it's to you to bring everybody on board. You know, you need to start going into that's the other thing. They're fixing, I think I may have mentioned it at the beginning, and then we're going to jump off. They're fixing the back office from the standpoint you'll be able to load 50 people at a time in your first level and second level. And also you'll be able to print it out on a CSV file. I think that they said that was going to be done on the 16th, 14th. It's going to be done in the next 2 or 3 days. The programmers are working on it to get it put in play. So that'll help you with your people, so you can see your referrals and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, people are signing up now. The drivers are signing up. We just got to keep the process going. And hey, thanks, Mike, man. You're the dude.
Mike, you got that restaurant. Get them signed up.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for your name. Brasilia says hello.
Hi, Brasilia.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
That's all the Spanish we know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to jump off. I got stuff to do. I'll get back with you on Friday for a quick one. Maybe
Thursday. We're going to do with the guy that's here in Vegas.
Thursday. Whoa, yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to introduce you guys to the guy I'm meeting with in Vegas tomorrow. I'm meeting him for a cup of coffee.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. So I'll jump on at 3. I'll introduce him, and we'll get him fired up. But he's been involved for a year now, and he's a driver, and he went out and bought a Trip shirt, Trip hat. He's really, really articulate, and he loves our business model. He loves everything we're doing. So we just got to get people fired up and get after it.
That's the difference. Trip drivers.
Yeah.
You don't see Uber people wearing Uber shirts.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I mean, you see Trip people wearing Trip gear because they love this business and they love the company, and that's how we're going to win. We're going to outbrand, outthink, you know, better customer service, give a better experience, lower pricing. All of this stuff matters at the end of the day. So anyway, I don't want to belabor it, but listen, guys, I'll catch up with you. I'll hit you guys at 3 tomorrow just for a quick hello, 5-minute intro. If you have time, jump on. Love to introduce you. And then I'll see you Friday and then Saturday for coffee. I want you guys to build for Saturday for coffee with me on next Saturday. I want you guys to get into your downlines or whatever you want to call them, your levels, and just start ringing the phone on these guys and get them up, get them going. A lot of them don't even know what's going on. They haven't been nobody's contacted them in a long time. So you got to revitalize everybody. Okay. Listen, guys, everybody have a great day. Thank you for the time. See you tomorrow,
Bye-bye.
3 p.m. Thanks.